Joe's having to really get up, come play with me as they come towards the home corner. He's got him under some pressure here and nearing the bend. Rojo Calor at the 450, led narrowly. On the outside, he's a Parker. Going up three deep now is the Big Show. Four wide, Rock or Bust with its run. Royal Strata behind them. Scintillating's about to run on. And then Come Play With Me, starting to wind up at the 300. He's a Parker. Raced up, grabbed a narrow lead from the Big Show. Come Play With Me is starting to really hit top gear with 100 left to go. It's He's a Parker. Come Play With Me on the outside. On the inside, He's a Parker, the Big Show. Come Play With Me. He's a Parker. He's a Parker thrust over the line narrowly from either the Big Show or Come Play With Me, who might have peaked 50 from the post. In behind them, Rojo Calor, scintillating, really didn't run on as expected. Further back then, Rock or Bust. Our girl Marley back with those Royal Strata. He's a Parker. Clint Johnston-Porter has just fallen across the line from either the Big Show or Come Play With Me. He's a Parker up there on speed, 872.20. Got the blows in the market, 650 out to nines. Come Play With Me. Well, it was under heavy duress nearing the corner before the bend. In actual fact, you could see as a party having to rev it up, and it wanted to come off the bridle as it did last start at Northam. And the Big Show will grab second just in front of it. Come Play With Me third. Rojo Calor fourth in front of a disappointing Scintillating. 1-6-3-2 they'll be. He's a Parker makes it back-to-back victories. He's a Decoy gelding out of Roman Gem by Bletchley Park, owned by James Miorado, St Jude Pastoral, prepared by Brock Luthwaite and handled by Clint Johnston-Porter. Second, sixth, the Big Show. A Frost Giant, Ferocity gelding for Darren McAuliffe. Raced by Impressive Racing. The Shepherd Group as well. D. Rudland, R. Davis, Jake, Pete Antonis, G. McCleary, B. Epis. Also Emma Antonis, T. Tatum, W. Williams, R. and E. Ifer. And also Mrs. Ellen S. Phoenix and L. O'Connor, ridden by Lee Newman. Come Play With Me third. Homer Blackfriars, Russian Playmate gelding, Vicky Durant, Adam Durant and Joe Azzopardi. A short head with the margins. The time is 1:41.79 and they've run home in 36.09. Well, he ran his races in patches there. The fave probably gave He's a Parker and the Big Show 2.5 to 3 at the 250 metre mark. Wanted to lay in a touch though. You could see Johnston-Porter having to put the stick across into the left hand as he did last start there at Northam. I reckon maybe 50 from the line. He got a stitch. He's a Parker, held him and has posted its second win in 8 runs. So 1-6-3-2, numbers after the Snow McKeon handicap. The third of the day, the Hahn Super Dry, over 2,000 metres at 3:10. No changes there as we head back now into the winners' enclosure. And that was a gritty win by He's a Parker. They've come back-to-back, these victories. Let's go to Matt Kelly.
Thanks, Darren. Certainly was. I've got Brock Luthwaite here with me. Brock, you said it was his grand final, so that must make it a grand final win.
That's a grand final win, you're correct, sir. That was quite a tough win. I expected to get to the rail, and we didn't. And one of his weaknesses, as you can see with the bubble cheeker, he hangs off the track a bit. But today, to have those conditions go against us and to still get the win, gets me excited about next prep.
He just keeps fighting, this bloke, doesn't he? Did you feel at all during the straight that they might get him?
Well, I was a little confident this time. After what's happened his last 2 starts, cheering at the 100, I said, I think we've got this. At the 50, I was even more confident. And I believe if they lunged again, he would have lunged as well. So this is my first untried horse of the races and my first horse to go back-to-back, so a great thrill. You talk about next campaign as well. He's only a 3-year-old. You get a kiss there from Happy Connections. Very Happy Connections. 3-year-old, how much can he improve in his next campaign? Well, we'll find out next time because he's been in since February the 21st. That's a very long prep. I'd love to say he's 90% ability, but I think it's 90% attitude. He'll go to sleep after the race. He was sleeping before it, which excites me about the Derby prep, as he'll get better as the distance goes up and the prep gets longer.
Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly.
A very promising young trainer, Brock Luthwaite, and a very promising young horse as we have a quick chat with Clint Johnston-Porter. I was going to call you Brock Luthwaite, sorry, mate. Bit of a height difference there. Clint, just talk us through the run.
Yeah, no, it was a good run. We ended up having to do a bit of work to sit outside the leader there, but he's a tough horse, so he just kept fighting on.
Okay, word there being tough. Did you feel they were really coming at you in the home straight and that you were going to hold them off?
The last 50, I felt that they were going to roll me down. He was kind of coming to the end of his run, but He's a tough horse and he just gives you 100%.
Nice win, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Clint Johnston-Porter will get it right this time, teaming up with Brock Luthwaite, and he's a Parker to take out race number 2.